Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm the College Survivor. I have two things to cover today, so let's get started. Let's start by talking about a national poll conducted by Public Policy Polling, or PPP. Triple P is an American Democratic Party affiliated polling firm, and a couple days ago, the firm asked American voters to give each 50 states either a thumbs up if they felt positive towards the state, or a thumbs down if they didn't. The participants in the poll also can select from a third neutral option if they weren't sure, but like with any survey or polling, it doesn't well represent everyone, so take it with a grain of salt. Well, the results are in, and the most favorable state is Hawaii. 54% of those in the poll gave Hawaii a thumbs up, and only 10% gave it a thumbs down. But I really wonder why 10% gave Hawaii a thumbs down. I've never been to the tropical paradise myself, but I mean, come on. What do we all think of when we think Hawaii? Yeah, a tropical paradise. You guys may or may not agree with the next most favorable states, but coming in second is Colorado, followed by Tennessee, South Dakota, Virginia, Montana, and Alaska. But the most surprising thing about the poll is which state came in last. You probably guessed it already from the title of this video, and you're right, California. California comes in dead last, with only 27% of the people voting thumbs up and 44% voting thumbs down. I've been living in California my whole life, and I've never thought about living anywhere else. California has it all. It has good weather, it's big, and it's diverse. Whatever your lifestyle is, there's a place for you in California. But I can only speak for myself, and California will always be on the top of my list. And speaking of being on top of my list, throughout the past few weeks, there's been a whole lot of buzz surrounding one person. I'm talking about Linsanity, J-Lin, Super Nintendo, the one and only Mr. 17, Jeremy Lin. He's a real role model and deserves all the attention in the world. I'm not going to say what hasn't already been said. And for those who don't know who Jeremy Lin is, he is the first Chinese Asian American basketball player to play in the NBA. Not only that, in his first 7 games starting as point guard for the New York Knicks, Jeremy Lin has had the best record in the history of the NBA. But it's the fact that he worked so hard to get to where he is today that people are raving about him. Here's a sample of what the media has been saying.
Linsanity.
It's Linsanity.
This is a great story.
I love this story.
It's an underdog story. Who doesn't like an underdog story?
This kid is ready for this moment.
He's a winner.
Came from nothing to greatness. We have a true point guard in Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin is everything New York.
He's got that swagger. He has shined and evolved into the best story in sports today.
But what makes his story so inspirational is the fact that despite all the things that prevented him from shining, the first opportunity that came along, he took advantage of it. And that's something that we can all take note of. He shows us that hard work pays off, and sometimes a narrow window of opportunity opens up, and it's up to us to make the most of it. So regardless of what anyone says, you have to know in your heart that you're number one.